What's up, tribe? Welcome back, y'all. We got a double header going on tonight. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, listen, baby, it's been a long time since we have talked about the bishop. Okay, it has been a long time since we have talked about the bishop. Now, listen, honestly, it's just been too many other things. Listen, I hate to hurt the bishop's feelings. Let me just tell y'all the truth, okay? I hate to hurt the bishop's feelings, but sir, it's just been more important things to talk about, okay? Other than you and your court cases and your miscarriage of justice and all the things that you claim. So it's been stuff going on. He's done a couple of lives. Child, we just been doing other stuff. But tonight, because some things went on this week that baby, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get through it with a straight face. With a straight face, okay? Because baby, I have been cackling. I have been cackling, okay? So let me say hi to the people. Okay, let me say hi to the people. Hey Lemon Kush, hey Amber, Andre, girl. I ain't forget about y'all. Natalie, what's going on, Natalie? Hey, Colton. Hey, Marnie. Miss Baythane. Ronnie, what's Cross Country Cruiser? Inspire, what's up? Ina. Miss Hall, Cool Gamer. Cross Country Cruiser. Thank you. Janae, thank you. Miss SJ, Symmetry. China and correct. I said China. I'm sorry. Cindy and correct. Miss Parker, hey. And shout out, what's up, Star? And shout out to all of my members that are lit up in green. And let me say this too. Somebody sent me a cash app when I got off. I didn't see it till after I got off. So thank you so much, Miss Tracy Quartermain, for the cash app. You guys know I don't call your government name. I call your YouTube name. And so thank you so much. Now, for those who don't know who Bishop Lamar Whitehead is, I'm gonna just do a quick recap because it's been so long since we talked about this dude. Bishop Whitehead, and I know that it offends some people when I call him Bishop, but listen, whatever. So that is the man that was robbed during his church service about over a year ago. I think it happened like last August, so it was a year in August. So, hey, everybody coming in. So, the bishop, I'm gonna start at the beginning. Hold on, I wrote a list because I wanted to make sure I said everything I wanted to say. Shall Bishop robbery, Bishop robbery, right? Lamar had a terrible, horrible, not a good, very bad day. Yeah, yesterday was not a good day for Whitehead. But let's get into the things and the things and the things. So that's who this is. Now I do not have time to go through the whole history of Lamar Whitehead. We have done multiple videos of him on him. I said I was gonna create a Whitehead playlist because I done so many daggone videos on him. I need to do it so y'all can just go back and look at the Whitehead playlist when you feel a little froggy. But in the interim, 3 suspects were identified as being a part of the robbery on his church. 2 out of the 3 suspects were arrested. The third suspect was still at large, and I have an update on the alleged third suspect. So a couple of weeks ago, he went live and he told us that one of the suspects was getting ready to plead. That they had a pleading the next day in open court, and he was gonna, plead and plead guilty. When that didn't happen, at the last minute, that particular defendant decided to change their mind. Now, the judge wasn't happy about it and all of those things. But on last week, one of the suspects did actually plead guilty in open court. So I'm gonna read you guys an article about that. I have an article about that, and then I have an article that is something dealing with the third suspect, who, as far as I know, they hadn't apprehended. This person had been at large for over a year. So let's start with that. I have this article on Whitehead, child. Hold on. And shout out to the people who send me stuff. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Some people send me, some people I reach out to and ask for things, and they send it with no hesitation. Some people just send me things that they know I would be interested in. And so, thank you if you fall into any of those, either of those categories, and I appreciate you so much. I had it pulled up, y'all. I must have closed the tab. Hold on, let me get it pulled up. Let me get it pulled up. All right. Is this it right here? Yeah, here it is right here. Okay. So one of the suspects has pled. I'm reading the article now. One of the suspects has pled guilty in the armed robbery of Bishop Lamore Miller Whitehead. Saquon Pollock, 25, pled guilty to a federal robbery charge. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here it is, right here. He pled guilty to a federal robbery charge. He now faces a maximum sentence of up to 20 years in prison, but he can appeal if the judge goes higher than 87 months. Whitehead was delivering his sermon inside the Leaders of Tomorrow International Church in Canarsie when three masked men rushed in and stole over $1 million worth of jewelry. Child, that amount that jewelry is worth, that number sure keep changing. Anyway, a second suspect is expected to plead guilty next month. A third man is still at large. Okay, so now I have the update on the third man, because there's a third man that allegedly is still at large. Okay, come on in, you guys. Take a seat. You know, it's still some seats down front. Please hit that like button as you walk in the door. Okay, there's still some seats down front. Hey, if anybody came in and I had not spoken to you, hello. All right, so two of the suspects, like I said, have been in custody for a while. One pled guilty. The other is expected to plead guilty next month. But there was a third suspect that, for whatever reason, has been eluding the police. So here is an article on the third alleged robbery suspect. I'm reading you this article. This is coming from the New York Post, I think. Let me see. I want to get y'all the right place. Okay. Actually, no, coming from yeah. Okay. Shamar Leggett. Now, Shamar Leggett is allegedly the third person that is suspected to be a part of that is suspected to have robbed Whitehead. Okay. Three men pled guilty on Monday to robbing former New Jersey Nets basketball star Chris Childs of nearly $30,000 in cash and jewelry at gunpoint as he left a Sean Diddy Combs restaurant last October. Shamar Leggett, 21 of Brooklyn, Emmanuel Avant, 28 of Queens, and Bernard Owens, 30 of Brooklyn. I'm sorry. Shamar Leggett is not the third person. I'm sorry. Let me just read the article. They pled guilty to first-degree robbery, admitting that they robbed Childs and his manager, Bradley Morris, outside of Justin's on West 21st Street on October the 21st. The LAPD has identified a wanted suspect in the brazen armed robbery of flashy Brooklyn lawyer. Dang it. Flashy. Why I can't talk, y'all? Brooklyn pastor Lamore Whitehead. Shamar Leggett. Now, this article is saying that he was listed as 21, so maybe the first one was a typo that he was 21, because now this article is saying he's 41. Shamar Leggett, 41, was connected to the July 24th, 2022 stick-up at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries in Canarsie, in which masked bandits made off with more than $1 million in jewelry, police said Tuesday night as they released his mugshot. So, allegedly, Shamar Leggett, 41, was arrested and pled guilty to a whole nother robbery involving a basketball player, a New Jersey Nets basketball player. And I'm assuming, since they have him all connected, I'm assuming that they're gonna extradite him, or he's gonna be charged, or whatever the situation might be. I don't know. Did I say LAPD? Hold on, let me go back to my article. Let me make sure I'm reading this right, y'all. Hold on, y'all. 41, Shamar Leggett, 41, is wanted on charges of armed robbery and felony assault with a firearm. Leggett is also wanted in connection to an armed robbery that happened in New York City. Child, he wanted all over the place. Hold on, let me scroll back up. If I said LAPD, I misspoke because nothing on here says LAPD. NYPD. It says the NYPD has identified. I'm sorry, y'all. That's me. Let me get my stuff together. I'm so excited to talk about the bishop. Let me get my words together. The NYPD has identified a wanted third suspect in the brazen armed robbery of flashy Brooklyn pastor Bishop Lamore Whitehead during a live stream church service nearly a year ago. Shamar Leggett, 41, was connected to the July 24th, 2022 stick-up at Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries in Canarsie, in which masked bandits made off with more than $1 million in jewelry, police said Tuesday night as they released a mugshot. So now we find out that Shamar Leggett is wanted in Providence, Rhode Island. Police are searching for a suspect who reportedly robbed and shot a man in Providence earlier this week. Shamar Leggett, 41, is wanted on charges of armed robbery and felony assault with a firearm. Leggett is also wanted in connection with an armed robbery that happened in New York City. Ciao. Okay, let me get my life together. The first article was him at 21 pleading guilty to robbery. Okay, so that was 20 years ago. The other two articles are two robberies that he is suspected of being connected to, Bishop Whitehead, and then another robbery in Providence, Rhode Island, where someone was shot. I'm sorry, Andre. I said LAPD and I didn't mean LAPD, child. Where he get $1 million worth of jewelry from, child? That jewelry that wasn't insured. Okay, so hey, Q the Prophet, what's up? So number one, Sean Leggett. The first article I read was him pleading guilty to robbing someone when he was 21 years old. I'm assuming he went to jail. He got out of jail. Second article, he is the third suspect in the Bishop Whitehead case. Third article, he is also now connected to a robbery in Providence, Rhode Island. Now, they can't seem to catch this man, but he seemed to be everywhere. Because I was getting ready to ask, Justin's is still open? I didn't know Justin's was still open. So that's an old article. Okay. Hey, everybody coming in. So he can't go straight to save his life, child. So there's that. Okay, so that is what's going on with the suspects. So then Bishop robbery comes down on his Instagram last week, and he says, listen, I know, here you go. Allegedly, the NYPD knew of more people involved in my robbery and didn't tell me. It's all alleged, but I have proof. Sir, it's all alleged, but I have proof. So now he's pissing off the LAPD. Sir, excuse me. I don't know why would you bother the NYPD? Like, you got a whole federal trial coming up in February that you really need to be focused on. I'm not understanding why you want to piss off the NYPD for what? Sir, that robbery took place a year ago. They have identified 3 suspects. 2 are in jail. The third one, somebody gonna catch him eventually. I just hope they catch him before he hurts somebody else. But you're saying that this was part of a bigger conspiracy and the NYPD has proof? Why are they covering up, sir? Why would they cover up a burglary ring? I mean, is this a group of people it's a big organization robbing churches? Because you have told us over and over again that this is the first time a church ever been robbed during a service, which is not true. But in your mind, it is. Okay. In your mind, it's the first time it's ever happened. So explain to me, sir, why are you trying to piss off the NYPD and accuse them of doing stuff, even if they're guilty, even if it is a conspiracy and it's a bigger burglary ring? Sir, the people that robbed you are in jail, allegedly. You, by your own words, you said these are people that did it. I'm not understanding. All right, so let's put that aside. So that's my first update, okay? Now let's get into the meat and potatoes, because baby, this stuff is come on in. If you just getting here, y'all come on down. I don't know if it's Andre and them that got the front row seats. You might have to get in the second row, but it's still some seats down front, because baby, it's about to get good. I'm telling you what I know. I ain't lying to y'all. It's about to get good. Okay? Now, over the past year, we have reported on Bishop Whitehead suing multiple people. Okay, he sued Miss Jones. He lost that case, by the way. And remember, because of the anti-SLAPP law, he had to pay for her legal fees. Okay, so he lost that case, but he sued Miss Jones, who was a radio personality who he claimed defamed him. Okay, well, the court didn't agree. Okay. He is suing Tasha K for defamation. He is suing Larry Reed. I don't know how you feel like you can sue Larry Reed when every time you talk about Larry Reed, you call him all sorts of F-bombs and you call him a child that you say. I don't understand how you suing him for defamation. You just said some stuff about him. But neither here nor there. You suing Larry Reed, okay? You were in Pauline Anderson, the woman who you allegedly took the money from. Yeah, suing each other, okay? And I believe he's suing somebody else, child. Who knows? Hell, he's suing some other people. Now, in most of those cases, there's been one attorney that has been defending him, that has been his attorney of record. And that is an attorney by the name of Brian Ponder. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, I have always looked at Ponder sideways. You know why I've always looked at Ponder sideways? Because Brian Ponder used to talk about how much of a scammer Bishop Whitehead was. And when this whole case of the woman he allegedly took the money from to buy the house from the one who was a parishioner, or that Sam was a parishioner, Brian Ponder went on multiple platforms and spoke about how Bishop Whitehead was guilty, and how if he was on the team, he'd be able to get her get this woman her money and stuff. And then next thing I know, he was defending Whitehead. So I understand the flip. I didn't know how that flip had happened, but neither here nor there. Brian Ponder has been the attorney of record for multiple cases that Bishop Whitehead has embarked upon in this last year, including the one he lost with Miss Jones. Okay. Now, we also know that Bishop Whitehead is involved in this fight over the Glory of God Church. Now, again, y'all, I'll be here till tomorrow. Yeah, Whitehead is on Tasha K2 child. I'll be here till tomorrow trying to break down this Glory of God situation, but I'm going to sum it up with this. Whitehead allegedly purchased a piece of property at an auction that he was going to use for his church. There was already some people there saying that it was their church. Whitehead embarked on illegally evicting him from the church. And they've been fighting over that church ever since. So here's what I'm saying. I'm not getting into all of the glory of God, who right, who wrong. All we know is he went about evicting them illegally. And then, he did a bunch of little I'm going to file a bankruptcy court to stay the order. They had an order from the court. Y'all remember all of that. And they finally got back in their church, and Whitehead had to get out. So he is still fighting to get back in that church. Okay? Right, Andre. Y'all know Conscious TV got his nicknames for these people, child. Okay. Hey, Lady T. Hey, Lolisa Miller, how you doing? Bradford, how you doing? How you doing? Ronnie, Magby, how you doing? Anybody else coming in? Hey, little baby, y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. There's still some down. Andre probably saved a seat for a few of y'all down front because she was here first. I don't know, but it's definitely some seats in the second row. You might have to move to the third row, but we here. Now listen and hit that like button as you come. Appreciate that, y'all. We also know about the case up in Connecticut over that apartment building, but we ain't here to talk about that today, child. We've had our fun talking about the apartment building. So yesterday, see, this is the part I'm going to start laughing, y'all. I'm going to start laughing. I hope I can get through this, but I tell y'all, I laughed so hard yesterday. I was crying, and I'm not exaggerating. Pam was on the phone with me, and I could not stop laughing. And literally, there was tears. I was laughing so hard, there was tears coming down my face. Okay, and I'm going to tell y'all why. So Whitehead posted this on his Instagram yesterday, right? Y'all know he be having church from his living room, and that's no disrespect to people who have church from their home. I'm talking about him. I ain't talking about y'all, okay? But he was having church from his living room, his office space, wherever that is that he has his church on Sundays. And he must have caught wind of me posting his fashions on Sunday morning, because he been dressing real nice lately, okay? I said, oh, somebody done snitched. Somebody done told him that I be posting it. So last couple of weeks, he been very conservative with his dress. That's why y'all haven't gotten the good morning, the happy Sunday, okay? Andre said there are seats down front, but you need to govern yourselves accordingly, okay? So he posted this yesterday. Now, Sunday, I'm going to assume that he was preaching about enemies on Sunday, right? I'm just going to assume that's what he was preaching on. So this is what he posted yesterday. He said, all I said yesterday was God exposed the enemy. Less than 24 hours, it worked. Now I know how to pray. I've been holding on to a curse and not understand why I kept losing. Now the curse is broken. Watch God. Bishop Lamore M. Whitehead. Now listen. Listen, y'all. Come here. Whitehead, come here. Come here. Come here. You have been losing because these are stupid ass lawsuits you filing. That's why you've been losing. You have been losing because you have been filing lawsuits that you can't win. Okay? I don't give a damn if you had Johnny Cochran with you. Sir, these lawsuits you can't win. That's why you're losing. Hey, Geechee girl. That's why you've been losing, sir. So we know that a few months ago, Brian Ponder filed paperwork to be taken off of his federal case. Okay, he said because he wasn't getting his cha-ching. So yesterday, I'm gonna pull it up, y'all. So yesterday, Ponder filed this. Hold on, y'all. Y'all just don't know how funny this thing is to me. Y'all, I need y'all to know how funny this thing is to me. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have the same thing pulled up twice? Hold on, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I keep pulling up the same document twice. Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on. Let me go back, child. Let me go back. I have so many tabs open. Lord, well, I got so many tabs open. Okay, let me go back. All right, hold on. This one. Oh, no, it is the same thing twice. Okay, no wonder I kept confusing myself because I had the same document twice. Okay. So let's look at this first document, y'all. I'm going to just share with y'all. What up, Pam? I sent you the link if you want to come up and talk to the people. They done already put in the chat, Pam said. They done already got you in the chat, Pam. They done already got you in the chat, Pam. That Pam said. Pam said. Thank you, Geechee girl. Geechee said like this video, honey. Geechee said y'all better get y'all like order this video. Okay. So this is Brian Ponder scroll. I don't want y'all to see addresses and stuff, even though this, y'all know it's out there, whatever. Yeah, I see it. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see it. Okay, y'all can see it. All right. Y'all ready? I, Brian Ponder Esquire, an attorney duly admitted to practice law in the courts of the state of New York. Notice he didn't say all the states because he can't do it in all the states. But anyway, affirm the following to be true under the penalties of perjury. That your affirmant is the attorney for defendants Lamore Whitehead and Lamore Whitehead, trustee of 5904 Foster Avenue Trust, collectively. Now, this is the glory of God situation. Like I said, baby, I don't have time to go through all of the stuff that went down with the glory of God and the trustees and all that, but just, that this is an action asserting 5 causes of action against defendants. The defendants today owe your affirmant the sum of $4,000 in attorney's fees. The defendants today owe your affirmant the sum of $722.47 in expenses and costs. That the affirmant did demand the defendant pay such amount, and that defendants have failed and otherwise refused to pay the same. The defendants, when contacted for payment, cites various excuses as to not being able to pay. Defendants requested and was granted 2 extensions on payment due dates, but unfortunately, both extended due dates have come and gone without payment of sums due. Defendants, when payments are past due, frequently submit written complaints to your affirmant via WhatsApp text regarding the services rendered by the undersigned. So wait a minute, you wait until you owe this man money to say what you don't like about what he's doing in your cases? When your affirmant asks defendants for clarification of the manufacturer issues, defendants do not respond. So he says, so when I text you back and say, okay, so explain to me what the problem is, he be going radio silent. Defendants, when contacted for payment, cite various disagreements about the services rendered by the affirmant. As of today, via email wrote, just to be clear, the reason why this relationship has failed is due to your ineffectiveness in all my cases. In a telephone call initiated by the defendant, Lamore Whitehead, on November the 18th of 2023 at 4:17 p.m., he said, I'm gonna give you all the information. In response to your affirmance voicemail to defendants concerning termination of legal representation and attempt to file paperwork with the court to withdraw, defendant Lamore Whitehead requested copies of all cases filed, was advised that said case files will be transmitted to him electronically via email, and given the voluminous nature of these files, the cases may have to be mailed, or I can bring them to you. So Brian Ponder said, look, bruh, I can email you your cases, or because it's so much information, I'll have to mail it to you, or I can just bring it by your house. Lamore Whitehead asked if that was a threat and exclaimed, I will fuck you up. Yo, I could not stop laughing yesterday. This told this man, I will you up. He said, is that a threat? I will you up. Withdrawal from this case is appropriate given defendants' failure to pay the affirmance bills and general breakdown of the attorney-client relationship. There are three primary reasons allowing the attorney to withdraw from the case. One, failure to remain in contact with counsel. Two, deterioration of the attorney-client relationship. And three, non-payment of legal fees. And then he cites the case and so forth and so on. Oh, gosh. He said it is respectfully requested that this court enter the emergency proposed order to show cause as to why order should not be granted. Brian Ponder, attorney for defendants, to withdraw as counsel for defendants and for such other and further relief as this court deems just and proper. And then he just goes on to sign it. Y'all, that man said, is that a threat? Is that a threat? Because I will you up. All the man said was that he'll bring you your cases. That's what he said. All the man said was that, look, it's a lot here, sir. It's a lot. I'm going to print it out for you and I'm going to just bring it by the house. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Brian Ponder probably was being a little sassy. Because he could have had a courier service drop it off. You know what I'm saying? He probably was being a little sassy. But when I tell you, I could just see him, because we have seen Whitehead in action. I wish I had that clip that Pam always plays where he got served while he was outside and he talking about something, you sucker. So we have seen him in his temper. We saw when he got mad at Tasha K and he called her out her name, right? We have seen his temper. And when I tell you what couriers do cost money, you right, VS Speaks, you right. But when I tell you my ass fell out, Pam will tell you I could not stop laughing yesterday because I was just picturing him talking about something. Is that a threat? You up? Like I couldn't, y'all. Every time I thought about it, I promise y'all, I had tears. I was laughing so hard, I had tears. Okay. Hold on, we got another document to read. It's pretty much the same, but I want to read y'all. So somebody at the beginning of this was asking about Pauline Anderson. Well, Brian Ponder was his attorney in the Pauline Anderson case. Well, guess what Brian Ponder did yesterday? Brian Ponder filed the same damn paperwork asking the judge to allow him to not have to represent Whitehead in the Pauline Anderson case as well. Is this the same, Lord? Okay, this is Pauline Anderson. Okay. So I'm going to read you guys this. It's not long. He said the same thing. He's Brian Ponder. He's duly admitted into the practice law in New York. He, again, identifies Whitehead as a defendant and Whitehead Incorporated as the defendants. He said, this is an action asserting 5 causes of action against the defendants. And he goes on to say the same thing. The defendant, Villamore Whitehead, have engaged in repeated conduct against your affirmant, and the undersigned finds to be threatening and rendering the representation difficult for the undersigned to carry out the employment effectively. In other words, he keep threatening me and I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe, Your Honor. The attorney-client relationship has severely deteriorated, causing the undersigned to terminate representation. Withdrawal from this case is appropriate given the general breakdown of the attorney-client privilege. The primary reason allowing the attorney to withdraw from a case includes deterioration. And again, he says the same thing. So he filed it again. So he has withdrawn from 2 of the cases well, 3 technically, because he was on the federal case at first too. He is slowly withdrawn from all these cases that he done filed on behalf of Whitehead. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I heard. I don't have a document here, so that's why I can't say it to be a fact. But let me tell y'all what I done heard. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to hear what I heard? Pam said, I cannot believe what is being alleged about you. I know, right, Pam? Not the good pastor, Bishop. Now, I can't affirm this because I don't have the document, but a little birdie told me what I had heard was another one of his attorneys filed the same paperwork asking to be withdrawn because he ain't getting paid. Now, he ain't say nothing about getting threatened. I didn't read the paperwork, but he just said he ain't getting paid either, and he don't want to be on this case no more. Now, that's what I had heard. I had heard from a little birdie that another one of his attorneys has filed paperwork asking to be relieved of his duties as well. Now, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Yesterday just wasn't a good day for Whitehead. It wasn't a good day for Whitehead, y'all. Okay? It was not a good day for Whitehead. Now, he got court cases coming up, y'all. He has dates on the calendar where he is supposed to be going into these good people's courtroom and addressing things accordingly. How many attorneys does he have? To my knowledge, he had at least two. He had Ponder, and then he had the guy representing him. Well, no, he's got more than that. I'm sorry. So he's got the Connecticut case. He has an attorney on the Connecticut case. He's got his attorney for his federal charges, his federal case. And then he had Ponder taking care of a lot of these like civil lawsuits he was filing. He may have more, but to my knowledge, it's at least those three. Pam said that he should challenge Ponder to a boxing match. I agree. I would. Now let me tell y'all something. He been challenging all these people to these boxing matches. You know, Charleston White and D.L. Hughley. Hell, I think he even challenged Lamar Whitehead. I know he challenged Larry Reed. He been challenging all these people to these boxing matches. I want to see him and Ponder get it in. Because Ponder be working out. Have y'all seen Ponder? Ponder a little buff. Okay. He be working out a little bit. And we know Whitehead be flexing. He be working out a little bit. I ain't saying I would pay to see it because I'm not paying to see none of that shit. But I would tune in if it was free. I'd watch. Remember, Whitehead went live after posting bail after being indicted, said he had a legal defense team backing him up. My, how things have changed. Well, you know, a couple of months ago when y'all remember when it was a couple of months ago. I got to go back into my videos. I'm gonna see if I can find my video real quick. I really do need to do a Whitehead playlist because now I can't remember what I titled the video. But it was a couple of months ago. It was the guy that runs the North Carolina beat. He reached out to Whitehead about, who remembers that, y'all? The guy that runs the North Carolina beat. Let me see if I can scroll back and find it. He reached out to Whitehead about, it was something. I don't remember what now, but it was something. Hold on. Wait a minute. Whitehead posted something. What did he post? Oh, he ain't posted. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can scroll back. The North Carolina beat be posting all day, every day, child. I probably can't find it. Who is Don down in here? Yeah, it's not. Yeah, Gerald. Him and Whitehead got into it, but I can't remember what it was about. Who remembers what it was about, y'all? What did White? Remember he had the audio tapes. He dropped the audio of Whitehead, and Whitehead was cussing in that audio. Remember? But I can't remember why he reached out to him. Child, he posts so much. I'll be scrolling all day. He posts every day, all day, child. Yeah, I would have to scroll back so far. I don't even know if I could find it. But y'all remember the Tasha K case? Hey, Remain Teachable. Looking at your other channel, can you drop the link, please? Yes, I will. I will drop the link. Give me a second. Yes, it was the Tasha K case. Hold on. I might be able to find it. Now that I know what it was about. Hold on, y'all. Let me see here. Thank you for the super chat, Remain Teachable. Thank you, my love. Bishop Whitehead. Is this it right here? I find it, but this I did find a link where him and Tasha K got into the argument. That's still on my page. I can find that. But what happened was it was something dealing with Tasha K. It don't even matter. I don't even know why I got sidetracked with that. Gerald complaining about not getting any of Shaquilla's GoFundMe money. Child, but that's don't get me going down that road. So what happened was I don't remember all the details. That's why I was trying to refresh my memory. But Bishop Whitehead got into it with a blogger. He runs the blog called the North Carolina Beat, and he had posted something about Bishop Whitehead something dealing with the Tasha K lawsuit. I don't remember now, but Whitehead took he didn't like what the man said, so he reached out to him. He called him and he threatened him and all that other stuff, and he did post it. He posted it, the audio of Whitehead threatening him. I say all that to say this. Later on that night, Whitehead went live with Brian Ponder on Instagram. They went live together. And he was the best attorney in the world. He was going to win him all this money. And Ponder was like, yeah, you can't say these things. It's definitely going to be a lawsuit. Oh, hold on. You can't say these things. It's a lawsuit involved. And he was the best. He was the best lawyer in the world then. And now, just, that couldn't have been more than 4 or 5 months ago, y'all. And now he's so terrible and he lost you all these cases. Child. Gerald is sassy. I'm sure that he would meet Whitehead. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What I find interesting is when there are people that do match his energy for some reason, I don't know. He always wants the people that don't match his energy. But I think Gerald would have met him wherever. Just like Charleston White. Charleston White was like, let's do it. But Charleston White said, I don't want no gloves. I want bare knuckles. We're gonna fight. Let's fight. Let's take it out in the streets. Let's do it. Charleston White was down for it. He was ready. He was here for it. So, y'all, when I tell y'all, and Pam will tell you, I could not stop laughing because I could hear this man on the phone with his attorney talking about, is that a threat? I'll you up. I absolutely believe that man said that. I believe that man said that to Brian Ponder. Now let's be clear. I don't have no sympathy for Brian Ponder because, in my opinion, your intentions were not pure in working with Whitehead. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. So I don't have no sympathy for Ponder. Let's be clear. You could not stop laughing, and you were at work. Pam, I could not listen. Pam sent me a text. I was at work yesterday, minding my business, teaching my children. Well, let's be clear. I wasn't doing a whole lot of teaching yesterday. It was right before the holiday. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't doing a lot of teaching, but I was at work, and I got a text, and Pam said, "Girl, did you see my wall on my members only?" Now, see, if the members know, the members already had this information. If you a member of Pam's channel, you already had this information yesterday. I said, "Nah, girl." She said, "Go look at it." Yeah. What I saw. What I saw. Baby, when I saw what Pam posted, I said, what? And y'all know when Pam posts stuff, she puts her watermark on it, right? So I had to take a screenshot of it, and I had to make it big because I had to read it for myself in the document. I had to read it in the document for myself that man said, "I will you up." Okay? The bishop told his attorney, "I will you up." And I believe he said it, y'all. And we know how the bishop talks. And I can hear it in his voice. I can hear him saying it. That thing was some kind of funny to me, y'all. So let me say this, because I ain't gonna be here long. I predict that the bishop is probably gonna go live in sometime in the next couple of days. Once he realizes that people know what happened, he gonna go live and he gonna tell his side of the story, or he gonna defend, or he gonna do whatever it is that he does, child. But I believe he's gonna do a live. He's gonna do a live, right? He's gonna do a live. Probably after Thanksgiving, because he probably somewhere giving away turkeys. Okay, he probably somewhere giving away turkeys right now. He don't have time. He don't have time to address it because he's giving away turkeys. Okay, but I am certain that at some point in the next, I give him a week. By next Tuesday, he gonna go live explaining how Brian Ponder ain't ish, how he's the worst lawyer in the world, how he's the reason why he lost all of these cases that he had against all of these people, that Brian Ponder is the reason why he lost his church. He the reason why he lost. I was going to say too much. It's going to be all Brian Ponder's fault. The podcast, you know what? Maybe that's going to be his first episode of his podcast. That's gonna be the first episode of his podcast. It's gonna be about Brian Ponder. That's gonna be the first episode of his podcast. I'm telling y'all. I'm here for it. Y'all ready? Because I'm here for it. The first episode of his podcast, child. Listen. Tell Pam not to. It's Pam's fault. Pam said. Y'all wait on it so y'all can get y'all Pam said merch, honey. Y'all gotta get this is Pam. You gotta drop that merch, honey, so we can get that Pam said merch, girl. Honey. Baby. That is the update on Bishop Lamore Whitehead. He done lost his attorneys. He threatening to do physical harm. Oh, there's the link right there. I'm sorry for the people who asked for the link. My bad. Thank you, Tracy. There's the link right there for the people who asked for the link to my new channel. And I'm gonna say this really quickly, and then we're gonna get up. Hey, St. James, what's up, boo? ReallyBTV is not going anywhere. This channel is not going anywhere. I am moving my television show and my movie reviews to a new channel. So it'll be two separate places. So if you enjoy my reviews on television shows and things like that, subscribe to the new channel. That is where I will be moving starting in December. December 1st, the first show that I will be reviewing on that channel is going to be Raising Canaan, Power Book 3, Raising Canaan. So I'm slowly uploading some content over there. I'm starting with last season's Raising Canaan. I'm uploading that so people can get ready. And then I'll be moving stuff over there. So that's what's going on with that new link. I don't want anybody to think that ReallyB is going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. Okay. I'm still gonna be here. This will be like celebrity news, gossip, this kind of stuff will be on this channel. And then the reviews will be over there. So there's the link. Please subscribe. And I appreciate you so much. Protect Pam Esquire at all costs. Exactly. Yes, we're going to protect Pam. Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Cookie Ray. Miss Cookie Ray said, the way I leaned in when you said, I almost said too much. What aren't you saying, friend? Listen. When I was talking about that he was going to blame Brian Ponder for everything he lost, I was just getting ready to say some things that he allegedly lost. I mean, like his alleged wife. But that's allegedly. That is allegedly. I don't know. Okay. His allegedly. But that's what I was just going to say some stuff like that. So that's why I had to stop myself. I was like, I'm saying too much, you know. Ah. Oh, child. Okay, wait a minute. Remain teachable asking for food. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. I missed that, boo. I missed remain teachable asking about food. Hold on. Side note, where's a good place to eat for today in the DMV? Baby, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, you mean Turkey Day? Are you saying Turkey Day in the DMV? Too tired to cook. Don't judge me. First of all, I'm not judging you because I don't cook. I just show up. Okay. Fat girl shows up with Tupperware. Please know that I am that person that keeps the Tupperware with me. Okay. That is how I roll when I make my Thanksgiving rounds. And my family only lets me make the cabbage. I'm not allowed to make nothing else. I make the cabbage. Okay. So, baby, I don't judge you. Okay. I'm getting up in the morning. I'm driving down to the Amish market first thing in the morning so I can go get the desserts. I'm allowed to pick up the desserts and make the cabbage. So I'm gonna get my cabbage from the Amish market and my stuff tomorrow. And I'll be here in the Thursday, Thanksgiving morning. I'll make my cabbage and head on over to my parents' house. Any part of the DMV. Where was I at? I just hold on. I just went when me and El Teddy went to dinner Friday night. We went to Copper Canyon and Silver Spring. I don't know where you live, and you don't need to tell me. You don't need to dox yourself or nothing. Tell me where you live. But Copper Canyon, they have one in Silver Spring and they have one in Largo. They have a whole Thanksgiving menu. I didn't look at it because I knew I wasn't going out. But maybe you could check online. And Copper Canyon is nice. I've never had, knock on wood, I've never had a bad meal there, and I've never had bad service. They have a nice brunch that I've been to. I've been to dinner there a couple of times. I don't know what's on the Thanksgiving menu, but I think that would be a nice place to go. Um, that's just the first place I'm thinking of off the top of my head that I know they have an actual Thanksgiving menu. So check them out. Check them out online and see if it's something that you would like. I'm not really sure off the top of my head, honestly, but Copper Canyon, I know the one in Silver Spring. I've been there twice, and then the one in Largo, I've been to the one in Largo ridiculous amounts of times. And it's good. I've never had bad service, and the food is decent. Faith Speaks said check Open Table. Open Table is a good app. Check Open Table. That's a good app. Yep. And yeah, you probably do want to make a reservation because you'd be surprised how many people eat out on Thanksgiving. So you definitely want to make a reservation. Hey Tay, what's going on? But if you don't, it's an app on your phone. If you don't know what Open Table is, it's an app on your phone. And you can make reservations, and I would definitely recommend it. I've been using Open Table for years, and I would absolutely recommend Open Table. Absolutely. Really be at least take drinks, and I need to go to the Amish market, but I got sweet potatoes for my pies yesterday. Let me tell you something. I do take drinks. Okay, see. Now I'm gonna give y'all about 10 minutes of this. Okay, listen. Y'all don't know me. Okay, I don't go nowhere without a drink. I'm the type of person that I'm gonna always bring a libation if I'm invited to your house for whatever reason, unless I know you don't drink. Then I'll usually pick up like a dessert or something. I never go anywhere empty-handed. And 99.9999999% of the time, what I'm bringing is gonna be some alcohol. Now, I'm going to my parents' house. Neither one of my parents drink like they used to. Like me and my dad used to, especially on like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I always made sure I had a bottle. Me and my dad and my sister would always sip. We always used to sip. My dad don't drink like he used to. My mom was never a big drinker. Listen, my mama can get tipsy off of a pina colada. Okay, she doing big things when she have her a second glass of wine. So they don't really. And then because of what's been going on with my parents the last couple of weeks, we're really doing a low key Thanksgiving. Um, so yeah, but I'ma still have my little sippy sip now. But yeah, that's what I'm taking to my parents' house on Thursday. I got the cabbage, I have the desserts. And like I said, I always got a bottle, child. That ain't you ain't never got to worry about that bottle. Tracy, don't be hating on the JD box. It's coming out in a week. The JD box will be out in a week, honey. Open Table is helpful. I'm making an Amish market run in search of Cornish hens. Ooh, Cornish hens. Yeah, I'm getting up first thing in the morning because I know it's gonna be a madhouse tomorrow. So I'm trying to be the first one in the door so I can get in and get out. Okay. I'm trying to be at the Amish market and be back home before 10 o'clock. I'm trying to be back home by 10 o'clock. Okay. I'm trying to be, baby, I'm trying to be back here by 10 o'clock tomorrow with everything I need. Okay. So, yeah. Drink and my hot sauce in my bag. I know that's right. Now, that's my sister. My sister always carries her hot sauce, child. I'll drink with my dad during the Cowboys game. Boo, boo, boo. Even though the Cowboys are probably getting ready to kick my boys' butt on Thursday, they still my boys. They still my boys. Costco 6 Cornish hens under 30. You see that? Ronnie said they got the Cornish hens at Costco. So if you don't have a Costco card, you need to go borrow you one. If you're who was that said they was looking for Cornish hens tomorrow? Wait a minute, let me scroll back up. Miss Cookie Ray. Miss Cookie Ray. Ronnie said, take your tail on. Ronnie said, go on over there to the Costco. And if you don't have a Costco card, you need to go and borrow one for tomorrow and get you Cornish hens. Said they got them under $30 over at the Costco. Anybody else want to, before we get off of here, anybody else want to tell us what's on sale and where to find it? Event at a 5-star restaurant, no shame at all. Even at a 5-star restaurant, no shame at all. No. You better get that food how you like it. I can't do them Cowboys. They make me itch. Amish market is always busy no matter the time. You ain't lying about that one, Ronald. You ain't lying, but at least this way I can just get in and be on my way home. I can't do it. Look, the only reason why I waited to the last minute is because the Amish market don't even be open on Tuesdays. At least it might have been open this week on a Tuesday because of Thanksgiving. I ain't even checked. But I said I'm gonna just get up. Since I'm off tomorrow, I'm just gonna get up first thing in the morning. I'm just gonna get up first thing in the morning. And then you know what I might do? I might take myself to breakfast tomorrow. I might take myself to breakfast tomorrow after I eat. After I pick up what I need to pick up. I might take myself to breakfast. Because when I say I'm trying to be there when they open, I'm trying to be there like in the parking lot waiting for them. Okay. Is there a large Amish population? I mean, I don't I don't know what large is considered, but I mean, up in Pennsylvania, we have Lancaster and we have other Amish communities. I know up in Pennsylvania. I'm assuming that they must have some closer because they have the Amish markets in this area. I mean, we have one in Laurel, we have one in Upper Marlboro, we have one in Annapolis. So there must be some in the area for them to be running the markets, and they're here every week. But the one I know, the one in Upper Marlboro is open Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I mean, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Is it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Or Thursday, Friday, Saturday? I know they're gonna be open tomorrow. That's what I need. That's what a lot of Amish down in Waldorf. Really? I don't never seen them in Waldorf. I be in Waldorf all the time. Damn, bro, I be missing them. The Amish market was open today. Damn, I should have went. But it was raining. Y'all know I left my umbrella at work. I said, son of a gun. And by the time I remember, I was in my car and I was not. I repeat, I was not getting out of my car to go back up to my classroom to get my umbrella. Wasn't happening. What do I get at the Amish market? It depends. Tomorrow I'm shopping for Thanksgiving. So tomorrow I have been told to get an apple pie, a sweet potato pie. I think I'm getting a pecan pie. I think I have it written down. I think I'm getting a pecan pie. I know I'm getting them three. Um, I'm getting a quiche. My mom likes their quiche, so I'm getting a quiche for my mom. Um, my dad wanted me to get some hash smokes. I'm getting some hash smokes for my dad. I'm getting the cabbage that I'm using to make my cabbage. Um, but sometimes when I don't go to the Amish market regularly, but when I do go, um, sometimes I get my produce and stuff. It depends, but I really don't go regularly. Am I buying pies? No, ma'am, they gotta be homemade. Well, they ain't gonna be homemade this year. And my mom usually does, but I mean, they just, my parents are older and they just don't cook like they used to. So my mom can cook. She can make all that stuff homemade, but it ain't gonna happen this Thanksgiving.
But she can.
Hey, Pat. Right, Pat. No, my mama can cook.
Yes, I do.
Now I know my mama better be making a pound cake. I know that.
Oh, I know she better be too. How old you got?
Right. Right. Now I know my mama better be making. You know what? I need to call her. Hold on. Let me call my mama. That don't laugh if my mama cuss me out, y'all. I ain't fooling with my daddy. Oh, let me see what my mama say, y'all. Let me see. Oh shoot. Make sure. She ain't answering the phone. I know she's not asleep. Okay. She ain't. I know she's not asleep because she don't sleep. She don't be going to sleep this early. But yeah, my mama cooked, but it's just y'all look. Y'all don't even know the half of what's been going on these last couple of weeks with my parents. It's just been a lot, and it just would have been a lot on them. It's been a lot on them. So. But that's what it is. Yeah, no, now the mac and cheese, we don't play no game. Now my sister cooks, and my sister does a lot of the cooking. But this year, yeah. So that's what it is, y'all. So look, I'll be here tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm off tomorrow, so y'all know that I mean I'll be down here talk about some things. We're gonna talk about some things tomorrow. Not sure what, but we'll be here tomorrow. On Thursday, before I head out, I will I usually go live on holidays. So I'll probably go live for a little bit on Thursday morning. And I'm not really doing no shopping this year. So I'll probably be here Friday too, child. Because I am not doing any Black Friday shopping. So now I got 16 sticks of butter and 2 dozen eggs. I'm making pound cakes all day tomorrow. I know that's right. The rain put her out. Dad is doing good, child. My dad is my dad. My dad is my dad, but he doing good, child. He doing daddy things. He took my nephew bowling Saturday. They was at the bowling alley Saturday. So yeah, it was pouring earlier, and I could not believe I left my umbrella. I said I hadn't used my umbrella in weeks, and I sat there and left it right in my classroom. Like I said, as soon as I got to not to my car, as soon as I got ready to walk out the door, I was like, "Where's my umbrella?" But baby, I was not, and I repeat, I was because my classroom is all the way on the other side of the building. I was not. Now I was trying to see if I could find one of my students to run up and get it, but I didn't see nobody. Everybody was trying to get out of there. Oh, I be shredding cheese and making cranberry sauce. I do not do cranberry. Listen, if there was one thing that they can take off of the Thanksgiving menu, it would be cranberries, and I would never miss them. I don't understand them. I don't know why they're here. Okay, we always have cranberries on the table, and my dad loves cranberry sauce and puts it on his biscuits. He puts it on his. I don't understand why is it here. I can't do it. Do I have a PO box? I used to, but I got rid of it. If you DM me or you DM me on Instagram or email me, I'll give you an address. If you wanted to send me something, I'll give you an address. But I got rid of it because I was paying a lot of money and I really wasn't. It wasn't really worth what I was paying, so I got rid of it. But I'll give you an address if you wanted. If you wanted something, wanted an address. Cranberry sauce is so good. I can't do it. I don't know why it's here. I don't know why it exists. I don't know why. Why is it here, Hoppo? Uh, I ain't making cranberry sauce this year. They're getting this good mold out of the can. Child. Miss Cookie Rice says she eat it year round. Okay, yeah, DM me, Miss Parker. Yeah, that's cool. All right, y'all. Let me get out of here. I love y'all because I got to get up. I told you I'm trying to be at the Amish market when they open. So I'm going to bed. Well, I ain't going to bed right this second, but I'm here. Thank y'all for being here. We had a good old fashioned kiki. For those that came in late, we was talking about the bishop child. He threatening his attorney. Y'all go back and hear what he said. Y'all go back and hear what he said to that man, child. He threatened his attorney, child. Oh, Lord have mercy, he threatening that man. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace. Love you too, Patches. It's my boo.